So the next part of my pasta bake, as I'm going to call it, is the grilled chicken. I just cut it up into little chunks like this. Very important, spinach. Also very important, the noodles. I like them al dente. I did them a little bit more than that this time, only because I'm actually cooking this dish and going to bake the dish, and I'm going to eat the dish. Sometimes I will do these separate parts on different days. If I don't feel like cooking everything, you can do the pasta, leave it overnight. Same thing with the chicken, and then just decide when you're going to put the actual dish together. I think what's very important for me when I make this dish is that so many different flavors that come together just to, I don't know, become magic in your mouth. So here we have sesame oil with a bit of brown sugar, some garlic powder, some Irie spices, and I just will heat that up a bit. Over here I have sliced onions, green pepper, and also some basil. Then I ever so slightly stir fry the onions and green peppers and basil. Ooh, smells good already. I then add the chicken to this, so if you're really hungry, you can literally just eat this as a meal. Seriously, it's so good. Next, the pot is off the stove. I put the spinach on top. I then sprinkle garlic powder on top of the spinach leaves, and we all know these spinach leaves are about to disappear. I reduce the spinach in size just a little bit by mixing it in. Now keep in mind my pot is now off the stove with the chicken, the green peppers, etc. Now the pasta is on top of everything, also still in the pot, because I'm going to mix everything together with the tomato sauce before I put it in my mixing bowl. Is it a mixing bowl? Sorry, no, in my glass, I don't know what to call it. Before I put it in the bowl that I'm going to bake it in the oven with. The very next thing I do is mix in the pasta. I add some parmesan and some mixed cheddar. You do whatever type of cheese you need to do. Then I put in my homemade tomato sauce on the top. I will mix it all in, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. It may not look super appetizing now. I'm about to put it in the oven, and it's just like everything is just kind of mixed, thrown together. I'm going to bake it in my traditional oven at 250. I have an oven that is very high, like a gas stove. So I learned when I first moved here, I can't bake things how I normally would. Everything has to be done a little bit lower. I could do this in my convection oven air fryer actually if it were a bit smaller, but I'm going to bake it now. And this meal will last me, I'll divide it probably into like 5 meals. So it'll last me, 5 days. I got this blue Pyrex dish like so long ago, but I just loved it that it was blue. Anyways, it's not important. It's just important to me. As you can see, it is now in my oven, my actual oven. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, my oven is very clean. I'll talk about that in another video. So the thing about this dish is, remember, everything is kind of cooked before it even goes in the oven. But this is what it's like when it's finished. It looks like, a potpourri of pasta madness, but it tastes absolutely delicious. If you're somebody that loves a lot of cheese, you can, do it the traditional way and just cover it with the cheese. I have the cheese kind of sprinkled throughout, Parmesan and mixed cheddar. Perfect, perfect.